Most men are fast asleep at 3 a.m., unaware that their bodies are undergoing a transformation that could redefine their lives. But for those on the path of retention, this is the hour of the surge, a 100x testosterone spike that most never feel. It is a biological phenomenon that has been hidden in plain sight. Your biological clock doesn't just keep time, it builds power. At this precise moment, your endocrine system enters overdrive, flooding your system with the raw building blocks of masculinity. Have you ever woken up at 3 a.m. with a sudden, unexplainable sense of clarity and heat? That isn't insomnia, that's potential. That is your body telling you it's time to ascend. When you retain, you aren't just saving energy, you are compounding it. At 3 a.m., the compound interest of your discipline pays out in the form of a massive hormonal tide. This is the foundation of true masculinity, not just muscle, but the raw, primordial force that commands respect without a word. It is the aura of the apex predator. It's why doors suddenly open, why luck seems to follow you, and why women sense a presence they can't quite explain. You are no longer a face in the crowd. You are a sun. In the next 15 minutes, we will decode the science of the 3 a.m. surge and how to harness it for total dominance. We will explore the spiritual, biological, and historical secrets of this hour. To understand the 3 a.m. surge, we must look at the circadian rhythm. Your body isn't a flat line. It's a series of peaks and valleys, a symphony of chemical signals. During the deep REM cycles of early morning, the pituitary gland sends a signal that triggers the most intense release of testosterone of the day, preparing you for the hunt. For the average man, this surge is wasted. It is spent in sleep or, worse, drained by unhealthy habits before it can even peak. He wakes up depleted, wondering why he feels average. But for the man on semen retention, his baseline is already elevated. When the 3 a.m. spike hits, it hits a reservoir that is already full, overflowing into his consciousness. The result is a 100x surge, not literally 100 times the volume, but 100 times the impact on your neurology, your spirit, and your drive to succeed. Your brain becomes hypersensitive to androgen receptors. You aren't just more masculine, you are more aware of your own power and the reality you can create. Ancient cultures called this the hour of God, or the Amrit Vela. They knew that the veil between the physical and spiritual was thinnest now, and the masculine fire was at its brightest. By combining biological peak with spiritual discipline, you align your internal compass with the forces of the universe. This is where luck begins to look like skill. History is written by men who mastered their energy. Consider Alexander the Great. His legends speak of a man who never wavered, whose presence alone could quell a mutiny. Leonardo da Vinci practiced intense periods of celibacy to focus his creative genius. He understood that the sexual energy is the fuel for the highest forms of art and science. Nikola Tesla, perhaps the greatest mind of the modern era, attributed his insights to his lifetime of retention. He saw the world in frequencies and vibrations that others missed. The Spartans and the gladiators knew that saving the seed was the difference between life and death on the battlefield. They didn't just train their bodies, they guarded their power. The samurai code of Bushido emphasized total self-control. The 3 a.m. hour was when they would sharpen their blades and their minds, preparing for a single, perfect strike. Kings were not made by blood alone, but by the weight of their character. A king who could not rule his own desires could never hope to rule a kingdom. This truth remains today. Every great civilization was built on the foundation of masculine discipline. When that discipline crumbled, the empire followed. Your personal empire is no different. You are the heir to this legacy. The 3 a.m. surge is your birthright, a reminder of the titan that sleeps within you. It is time to wake him up forever. Let's dive deeper into the biology of attraction. Women are hardwired to detect a man's genetic health. High testosterone is the primary indicator of that health. On retention, your pheromones literally change. You broadcast a scent that signals dominance, stability, and protection. It is a language that bypasses the conscious mind. It's why they look twice, why they linger in your space. Their subconscious is communicating with your stored energy, recognizing a man of high value and discipline. In the animal kingdom, the alpha doesn't need to bark. His presence alone dictates the flow of the pack. You are reclaiming your place in the natural hierarchy. This isn't about manipulation, it's about alignment. When you respect your own life force, the world begins to respect you. It is a mirroring effect of your internal state. Your focus becomes laser-like. You no longer seek validation from the external world. You are the source. You are the flame that others come to for warmth and light. Your voice takes on a resonance, a depth that commands attention. Every word you speak has the weight of your entire being behind it. You speak truth, and it is felt. This transformation is total. It is physical, mental, and social. And it all begins with what you do when that digital clock hits 3 a.m. every single night. We live in an age of digital depletion. Modern society is designed to keep you in a state of low-level dopamine exhaustion, chasing the next pixelated high. Every time you give in to instant gratification, you are selling your future for a temporary spike that leaves you emptier than before. You are draining your 3 a.m. potential. Retention is the antidote. It is the refusal to be a slave to your impulses. It is the choice to build a foundation of stone instead of a house of sand. The 3 a.m. hour is the ultimate test. In the silence of the night when no one is watching, who are you? Do you reach for the phone, or do you reach for your power? By cutting out the noise, you allow your natural hormone levels to stabilize and then soar. You are pruning away the distractions to let the masculine tree grow tall. You are no longer a consumer. You are a creator. You have the energy to build, to lead, and to innovate. Your 100x surge is the fuel for your ambition. You become dangerous to the status quo. A man who cannot be distracted is a man who can change the world. You are that man, if you choose to be. The dopamine war is won in the early hours. When you conquer the 3 a.m. surge, the rest of the day's temptations are nothing but shadows. You have already won. Let's talk about luck. In the world of quantum physics, everything is vibration. When your internal energy is high, you attract high vibration opportunities. It's why you get the call, why the meeting goes perfectly, why the random encounter leads to your next big breakthrough. It isn't random, it is resonance. Your presence ripples out into the field of reality. A man on a 100x surge has a massive ripple. You are literally bending the odds in your favor. Synchronicity becomes a daily occurrence. You are always in the right place at the right time because your timing is aligned with the pulse of the universe. At 3 a.m., it feels like the universe is conspiring to help you. And it is. Because you have finally stopped fighting yourself and started harnessing your true nature. You become a beacon. People are drawn to your energy because it is rare. In a world of depleted men, you are a rare, high-frequency signal of power. Your intuition becomes your greatest weapon. You see the path before it is even paved. You know what to do because you are connected to the source of all knowledge. Luck is for those who leave things to chance. For the man who masters the 3 a.m. surge, destiny is a choice. You are the architect of your own fate. Build wisely. So, how do you harness this? Most men sleep through it. You will not. When you wake at 3 a.m., do not reach for your phone. Do not let the digital world steal your surge. First, ground yourself. Cold water. Shock the system. Remind your body that you are the master, not the servant of comfort. Feel the life returning to your skin. Sit in the silence. The world is quiet now. This is where you breathe the surge into every cell of your body. Breathwork is the bridge between the physical and the hormonal. Visualize your goals, not as dreams, but as inevitabilities. At 3 a.m., your subconscious is wide open, a fertile ground for the seeds of your future. Write it now. The ideas that come to you at this hour are not random. They are the seeds of your empire. Document them. A man with a plan is a man with a future. Document the surge. If you have the space, move. A short, intense burst of physical activity can lock the testosterone surge into your muscles, setting the tone for a day of dominance. By the time the rest of the world wakes up at 7 a.m., you have already won the day. You are 4 hours ahead, fueled by the most powerful hormonal cocktail known to man. Master your surge. Master your life. The world belongs to the disciplined. Choose greatness. Goodbye for now. Stay powerful. Stay on the path. Always. The final secret is transmutation. It isn't just about keeping the energy, it's about moving it. Like a river, it must flow into your work, your art, and your relationships. When you transmute the surge, you become a leader. You no longer need to seek authority. It is granted to you by those who sense your unshakable foundation. Your relationship with time changes. You realize that a year of retention is worth a decade of average living. You are accelerating your evolution. Your creativity reaches new heights. You solve problems that baffled you before. The energy that once drove base desires now drives the creation of a legacy. You become a better man for your family, your community, and yourself. You are the stable pillar in a chaotic world. You are the man of the surge. It is a lonely path at first, but the view from the top is worth every cold morning and every choice to say no to the temporary. Your 100x life awaits. The transition is almost complete. You have moved from the shadows into the light. The 3 a.m. surge was just the beginning. The world is now your canvas. Paint a masterpiece. This is the end of the video, but the beginning of your journey. The surge is coming. 3 a.m. is waiting. We will be there. Will you? Choose your destiny. Now, let's delve even deeper. The mental fortitude required for retention is the same fortitude required for world-class success. There are no shortcuts, only the work. Every day you retain, you are building a muscle that most men have allowed to atrophy. The muscle of no, the muscle of not now, the muscle of greater things. When the storms of life hit, and they will hit, you will be the ship that doesn't sink. You have the ballast of your stored life force to keep you upright, always. You begin to crave knowledge. You realize that your mind is a high-performance machine that needs the best fuel. You become a lifelong student of the surge. The universe is vast, and so is your potential. Don't waste it on 5 seconds of pleasure. Invest it in a lifetime of power and respect. This is the 3 a.m. promise. Nature itself seems to welcome you. You are in harmony with the natural laws. You are the man you were always meant to be. The 100x surge is your reality now. Your North Star is clear, your path is set. All that remains is the walking, step by step, hour by hour, night by night. The 3 a.m. surge is your heartbeat. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. Remember these words when the clock hits 3:00 a.m. Mastery is a choice. Choose power. Choose you. We have spoken of the biology, the history, and the protocol. But let us speak of the feeling. The unshakable sense of self that retention brings. The world can be falling apart around you, but inside there is a stillness, a center of gravity that cannot be moved. This is the 3 a.m. gift to the disciplined man. Every day of retention is a drop of gold in your internal treasury. Over months and years, you become the wealthiest man in the room, regardless of your bank account. You begin to like the man you see in the mirror, not for his looks, but for his character, for the fact that he kept his word to himself when it was hard, especially at 3 a.m. You become the oak. Let the winds of distraction and temptation blow. You are rooted deep in your own energy. You do not bend, you do not break, you grow. The road is long and there will be moments of doubt, but remember the 100x surge. Remember that your body is a temple of power and you are its guardian. Stay the course. This life force is the most precious thing you own. Don't give it away for nothing. Use it to build, to love, and to change the world. Use the surge for good, always. You are a titan in the making. 3 a.m. is your training ground. The surge is your fuel. The world is your playground. Go out and claim what is yours. Mastery is near. One last reminder of the protocol. Wake, ground, breathe, visualize, document, move. Win the morning, win the day, win the life. The 3 a.m. surge is your secret weapon. The 100x life isn't a dream. It's a decision. It's a choice you make every night when the world is quiet. It's a choice you make to be more than average. Join us. You have the blueprint, you have the science, you have the power. Now you must have the heart. 3 a.m. is coming. Will you be ready for the 100x surge? We will. Thank you for sticking with us through this 15-minute journey. Your discipline starts now. Master your energy, master your life. See you at the top. Goodbye. If this video changed your perspective, like it, share it with a man who is still asleep, and subscribe to join our community of disciplined titans. We need you. Your support through the thanks button allows us to continue creating these deep cinematic explorations of masculine power. We appreciate every contribution to the mission. Master your surge. Master your life. The world belongs to the disciplined. Choose greatness. Goodbye for now. Stay powerful. Stay on the path. Always.